Hello everyone, I am Dr. Rakesh Kumar working as a senior specialist Department of ENT ESI Model Hospital Fulvarisari, Patna. I have 20 years of experience in the field of otorhinolaryngology. During these days of corona pandemic, I hope everyone will be fine and healthy. Today I will discuss few common ENT diseases. Among them are tonsillitis, allergic rhinitis, nasal polyposis and chronic suppurative otitis media. So it starts with tonsillitis. Tonsils are the two lymph nodes located on each side of the back of your throat. They function as a defense mechanism. These help in protecting the respiratory and alimentary tracts from bacterial invasion and are thus prone to frequent attacks of infection. Acute tonsillitis is mainly a disease of childhood but is also frequently seen in adults. It may occur as a primary infection of the tonsil itself or may secondly occur as a result of infection of the upper respiratory tract, usually following viral infections. Common causative bacteria include hemolytic streptococcus, staphylococcus, Haemophilus influenzae and pneumococcus. Causes can be poor orodental hygiene, poor nutrition and congested surroundings are important predisposing factors for the disease. The patient presents with discomfort in the throat, difficulty in swallowing and generalized body symptoms like malaise, anorexia and body ache. The tonsils appear swollen, congested with exudate in the crypts. There may occur edema of the uvula and soft palate. General management of the patient includes bed rest and giving plenty of fluids. Analgesics are given to relieve pain and fever. Antibiotics are prescribed according to the culture sensitivity report. Second most common disease of the ENT is allergic rhinitis. The word rhinitis refers to inflammation of the nasal passage. This inflammation can cause a variety of annoying symptoms including sneezing, itching, nasal congestion, runny nose and post-nasal drip. Allergic rhinitis affects approximately 20% of people of all ages. The risk of developing allergic rhinitis is much higher in people with asthma or eczema and in people who have a family history of asthma or allergic rhinitis. Allergic rhinitis is caused by a nasal reaction to a small airborne particles called allergens. In some people, these particles also cause reactions in the lungs and eyes. The allergic reactions result from activation of two types of inflammatory cells in the body called mast cells and basophils. These cells produce natural chemicals such as histamine which cause symptoms such as nasal congestion, itching, sneezing and a runny nose. The symptoms of allergic rhinitis vary from person to person. Although the term rhinitis refers only to the nasal symptoms, many people also have symptoms that affect the eyes, throat and ears. Sleep may be disrupted as well. Symptoms may include the following. In the nose, watery nasal discharge, blocked nasal passages, sneezing, nasal itching, post-nasal drip, loss of taste, facial pressure or pain. In eyes, itchy red eyes, a feeling of grittiness in the eyes, swelling and dark discoloration of the skin below the eyes. In throat and ears, there may be sore throat, hoarse voice, congestion or popping of the ears, itching of the throat or ears. Sleep, mouth breathing, frequent awakening, daytime fatigue, trouble doing normal activities. Your doctor can diagnose allergic rhinitis by doing a physical examination, reviewing your symptoms. Medical tests can confirm the diagnosis and identify the offending allergens. Third most common ENT disease is nasal polyposis. Polyps are abnormal tissue growth that most often look like a small flat bumps or tiny mushroom-like stalks. Most polyps are small and less than half an inch wide. Polyp formation in nose is quite common. Etiology of polyposis is uncertain. Various views have been put forward to explain the causation. Among them are Bernoulli phenomena, polysaccharide changes, vasomotor imbalance, and allergic reactions of the nasal mucosa. And last one is long-standing infections in the sinuses. The main symptoms are nasal obstruction, hyposmia and post-nasal drip. Runny nose, persistent stuffiness of nose, post-nasal drip, decreased or absent sense of smell, loss of sense of taste, facial pain or headache, pain in your upper teeth a sense of pressure over your forehead and face. And the fourth common ENT diseases is chronic suppurative otitis media. Depending on the involvement of the middle or tympanic membrane, we can divide in two types, either tubotympanic or atrichoantral disease. Thanks.